Imagine holding a banknote worth 100 million trillion. Yes, you heard that right. The world's highest denomination banknote was indeed the Hungarian Pengo, a currency that holds a rather remarkable chapter in the history of economics. The story of the Pengo begins post-World War I. The Hungarian currency at the time, the korona, had been significantly devalued due to the inflation of 1918 to 1920. To counter this, Western loans were utilized to introduce a new currency, the Pengo, in 1927. The name Pengo, interestingly, comes from the Hungarian verb peng, which translates to English as twang. This was because the currency was based on silver, a metal that twangs rather than gold, which jingles. Despite its silver linings, the life of the Pengo was brief, lasting only until 1946. In its short lifespan, it experienced the world's largest hyperinflation, resulting in denominations that boggle the mind. By the time the Hungarian government introduced the forint as the new currency, one forint was equivalent to a staggering 400,000 septillion pengo. The hyperinflation was so severe that the pengo lost an unfathomable 2,900 octillion% of its value annually at its peak. During July 1946, the worst period of the hyperinflation, prices doubled every 15 hours. This rendered the currency practically worthless, leading to people discarding their paper money on the streets. The crisis hit the urban population hardest. Many city dwellers were forced to barter goods for food in nearby villages. This led to a peculiar exchange where villagers began acquiring radios and other high-tech products in exchange for pork meat or wheat. The value of the pengo continued to spiral downwards, and soon the currency's name evolved from pengo to milpengo, meaning million pengo, and then to pengo, signifying trillion pengo, if you were accustomed to paying 400 pengo for an item in September 1945. 9 months later, you would be shelling out a trillion pengo for the same item. The highest denomination of the pengo, the 100 million pengo, was introduced on July 11, 1946. However, its reign was short-lived as the forint replaced the pengo on August 1, 1946. Consequently, not many 100 million pengo banknotes went into circulation, making them rare and extremely valuable to collectors today. Despite its tumultuous history, the pengo remains a fascinating study of hyperinflation and the economic challenges faced by post-war nations. The story of the pengo serves as a stark reminder of the power and peril of currency and the constant dance between value and worth.